Tayshaun Prince is checked in for Wiggins, and Jones subbed in for Levine. Bulls had a good year against the West last season, 17 up, 13 down against the Western Conference.
Yeah, and how about playing 500 or better against every division in the Western Conference? So impressive to think they did so well given how many games some of their starting players missed.
Chicago making some changes. Joakim Noah is checked in for Gasol, and Brooks subbed in for Butler.
Really impressed with the way Jimmy Butler last season made big strides in his game, going from a supporting role player to someone you can build your team around.
And there's the call on Shabazz Muhammad. That's his first foul.
Yeah, clearly he had an established position there.
Yeah, and I like this call because you want the refs in that situation. If there's any doubt, err on the side of giving the benefit of the doubt to the offensive player. That should have been a block, and it was.
Pekovic dishes to Jones. Back to Pekovic. Kicks to Prince. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Clock at 4. Jones. Chicago grabs the miss. And Jimmy Butler had the career highs across the board last season. Won the Most Improved Player of the Year award. Really picking up his production in his 4th season.
You know, we had seen the flashes of potential in Butler before. Last season, he sustained great play and really took everything to the next level.
Chicago making a switch here. Mirotic is checked in.
Boy, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip. They've got a battle inside.
This game has been a battle, and maybe they're starting to just run out of gas a little bit.
No good on the triple. Minnesota's gotten off to a very slow start from three-point range in the second half. They're 0 for 4, and that one's good. Jones has got the game tied up here for the Timberwolves.
Such a strong finisher on the fast break.
And, Greg, I love the fact he's always in control. Even though he's going at breakneck speed, he still maintains his body control.
And Muhammad kicks to Jones. Here's Garnett. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
Could it have been any other way? I mean, last season, KG returning to the Wolves. I mean, the entire city was buzzing for his return.
Kevin Garnett was once the star here and now is acting as the mentor for all these young Timberwolves players. He won't let them slack even for a moment on or off the floor.
You know, it's that competitive fire that made KG so great, Kevin, and Minnesota made a savvy move, I think, to get him into the locker room and back on the squad.
Uses both hands to slam it down. And not even 3/4 out of the way. So many lead changes.
One heck of a game. I mean, guys, this has been outstanding in terms of the effort that both sides have been able to put on.
Looking over there at Craig, he's enjoying every second of it,
Yes,
Clark.
he is.
Yeah.
Me
Listen,
too.
the fans, guys, are getting their money's worth. Heck, I should have paid to watch this one. It's been a nail biter.
Now, this is why the breakaway rim was invented, for plays just like that.
Well, yeah. Almost brought the whole thing down, Clark, by hanging on that long.
Yeah, he did.
I tell you what, though, great dunk, and this is even a better game we got going on right now.
Brooks, the best of Holiday. Back to Brooks. Lets the 3 fly. Can't get it to go. So Minnesota will take it the other way. Here's Prince. Hammers it home to polish off the break.
Maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that.
And we know he's capable of those memorable dunks.
Yeah, and when he's got a lead like that, why not take a few chances. A lot more engaging and entertaining than just doing the old ho-hum one-hander.
It's stolen by Jones, and pushing it up again is Minnesota, again in transition, and Muhammad throws it down.
And the advantage they have starting to increase. Things are coming together for them at a really opportune time.
You know, they don't want to let them hang around too long here. I agree with you.
Hello, and thanks for joining us, folks. The fourth quarter of play should begin momentarily. Here is Rose. Butler teams with Dunleavy on the perimeter. Gibson is the 4 with Gasol at the 5. And it's Rose in at the point guard position. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
And, guys, you know that rebounding is a huge part, a huge component of winning games. It's not a glamour stat, but it's necessary if you're going to be a winning team. Defensively, they can't afford to back off of him that much. You don't want to be giving up easy threes, especially at this stage of the game.
Wiggins kicks to Towns. Back to Wiggins. He feeds it to Towns. Here's Levine. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. And the Timberwolves lead by 7. Chicago's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Rose kicks to Butler. Back to Rose. Passes it to Gasol from 11 feet away. Rubio with the rebound. Rubio's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. And Gibson sends it back. That'll be Minnesota as it goes out of bounds. Timberwolves retain possession. Here's Levine. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. They get Paul Gasol. You look at Gorgui Dieng and his development in the league out of Louisville. What a big jump for him last season.
And that's a great point. That first year, you could tell the game's a little too fast, and he was a bit overwhelmed, but started to get more and more minutes throughout the season and really blossomed with the extra opportunity.
Minnesota leading by 7. Levine can't hit.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
And again, Chicago, no good. The Timberwolves have gone 1 of 5 from the field here in the fourth. A lot of misses, just the one make. Rose goes in the corner, Gibson with it. Wants to get it to Rose, and does. And stolen by Wiggins. Again, Wiggins missing. Here's Chicago. They've played a great fourth quarter defensively, allowing only 3 points, and the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back.
It's really been a tale of 2 halves, hasn't it, guys? As far as taking care of the basketball, immaculate at halftime, but he's had too many miscues here in the second half.
And here's Rose outside.
1 made 3. For the game. Does he focus closer in? Let's see.
That one goes. Count it. 22 points for Andrew Wiggins.
Another fast break score for them, and they've really made the most of their transition game. It's fun to watch.
Yeah, and the differential there is what stands out for me. I mean, they've also denied those runouts defensively.
It just hasn't been a very good day for him, guys. They need him to start burying some of those.
Butler at the elbow. They need this one. Rips down the breakaway slam.
Now that could be a major moment in this game. Mark your clock right now. Just when we thought this contest might be over, a steal, a fast break, and it's hold everything time.
Yeah, but they're still in the driver's seat right now. I'm not sure the comeback is fully on just yet. One more transition bucket, though, and it could be.
Minnesota calls timeout. Let's catch up with Doris from the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, I was able to listen in on the Timberwolves head coach talking to his team. He told the players, let's put our foot on them and keep them down. We've got them exactly where we want them. I want to see you guys slow the pace, use the clock, and stay away from any silly fouls.
Rose kicks to Gasol. Pass to Dunleavy. The shot by Butler, nobody around. Here's Gasol. It's deflected, and he's able to get it back. He kicks it to Gibson. Bulls moving the ball around for three. Dunleavy. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Dunleavy's got 6 here in this quarter.
How about these big shots for him in the fourth? He has been locked and loaded offensively.
Did not need 2 hands for that slam.
You know, he can save the other hand for the next time.
One will do just fine.
Yeah, but just to switch it up a little bit. Yeah, can't be pleased with all these easy looks. They continue to get up there in the paint.
No, I'm sure he's not, Greg. I mean, their defense is showing a lot of holes, especially down low. That's unacceptable.
Muhammad, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. And Gibson kicks to Butler. Here's Gasol, and he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
Right back to the basics there, using the one-hand slam for that.
Doesn't he make the basics look pretty exceptional?
Yeah, he does. They look sweet when he does them.
And he better stay with those basics because this game is still yet to be determined. Yeah, the defender all over.
Greg, he got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Minnesota.
They keep piling up the assists, and they haven't cooled off at all.
They've been firing on all cylinders in the transition game, too. I mean, they've really run the break well. Went for the two-hander on that slam. That's where the weight room comes into play, Kevin.
I think some urgency from him there.
I think he's sensing that this is a critical time in the game, fellas.
And Gibson sends it back. Pass to Dunleavy. He dishes it to Rose. Gasol kicks to Butler.
And you talk about momentum. That sort of action delivers a type of energy to your team that you just can't quantify.
You know what? I'm going to quantify it right now, Clark. And this is a close game, and that was something special.
And really,
Good try.
in a game, you guys, in a game like this, though, when you have a chance to send a message, you do. And boy, did he ever on that play.
Special thanks to Kia for that sweet Kia Slam Cam replay. Rubio dishes to Jang. Gasol with the steal. Oh, and a fast break for the Bulls. Rose has got the ball. They retain possession. They retain possession. Open shot. Butler buries it.
It's really been a tale of 2 halves, guys. A slow start, but this quarter, he has really been the man.
Rubio the pass to Levine. And Jang kicks to Levine. And it's Dunleavy with the rebound.
Well, one of his issues is he's a player that just does not excel at fighting through contact on his way to the rim. Got sloppy in a close game. You have to take advantage of every opportunity.
36 seconds left in the fourth.
Well, that's another good rebound for him. Hasn't mattered at all that he's given up some inches to a few of the other guys on the floor.
Here's Gibson. A rebound by the Timberwolves.
Oh, that's terrific defense there. That's how you protect the rim.
Rubio misses. And they commit an intentional foul. It's another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let them dribble the game.
Exactly. I mean, you got to stop the clock any way possible and hope they alligator arm a few of those free throws.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall.
At the line for the Bulls, 2 shots.
So he comes up empty, missing both. Down low, 11 feet away. Here's Towns, and it goes out of bounds. That one off Butler. Here's Wiggins. It's good! Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over.
They can't guard us on the perimeter. Spread the floor and isolate up top.
1 second left in the fourth quarter. Is what's your take?
They can grab the win here if they knock down the shot. With under 2 seconds remaining, that's enough time to catch maybe one dribble and then get it up in the air. It's obviously a make-or-break situation.
For the win. Oh, that shot had a chance, but no good. So it's Minnesota taking the W in a close. They break.